Politicians don't matter if politics doesn't matter. If the cost of living soars, if the cost of your heating bill soars, if immigration soars, who cares who's PM or Home Secretary, especially if they're Tory? Since Mrs. Thatcher, Conservative Prime Ministers have been to a man or woman merely in office rather than in power. David Cameron thought he was in power, but he was undone by those Brexiteers he dismissed as, quote, swivel-eyed loons. And so because he despised them, he agreed to a referendum that, to his surprise, the swivel-eyed loons won. Theresa May was undone by the permanent state, the bureaucrats, the media, the judges, determined to undo Brexit. Boris Johnson was undone by so-called public health officials he foolishly trusted and who turned the first 2 years of his term into a prison camp for him and the British people. And Liz Truss was undone by, quote-unquote, the markets. Rishi Sunak is the candidate of the markets. So does that mean he will actually be permitted to wield power, which would be the weirdest thing of all? He certainly promised to, as we noted yesterday during his leadership campaign, the one he lost, that is, the one back in the summer. He pledged within his first 100 days to redefine the legal definition of asylum seeker and thereby end the migrant crisis. I don't know whether that campaign promise is still operational, because it's from the election campaign he lost, not the non-election that he won the other day. But that would make it, 100 days would make it the end of January. Can he do that? Will the forces that installed him as PM permit him to end the migrant crisis? Let me know what you think. GBViews at gbnews.uk.